Today, I want to talk to you guys about how to build a rapport or connection with customers. What is building a connection with your customer means? It means having their trust with your customer, and your customer can believe what you're saying only then he's going to buy from you. If you have no trust with your customer, a customer is never going to buy it from you. Think about how strong is your relationship with your friends or family. With your best friend, you can ask them anything you want. Whatever questions you want to ask them, your best friend is probably not going to get offended and is more likely to answer you back and tell you whatever you need to know. You need to have the level of trust and bonding with the customer. Having the trust with your customer is one of the most important factors to get a sense to convince people. You need to have a rapport with your customers. You can ask your customers whatever you want, especially when your customer is telling you no, you can dig in and find out the real reason. But you cannot ask them whatever you want if you don't have a relationship with your customer. Today, I'm going to teach you how to build that connection with your customer. Some people like to build a relationship with the customer even before they pitch them. Me personally, what I do, first I pitch them. After that, I build a relationship with my customer when I'm filling the sales form with them. There's no right or wrong method to do it. There's no right way to do it. There's no just set of questions you need to ask the customers. Sometimes you can build a report really effectively by just asking them one question or just saying one right thing to the customer. Sometimes it might take you 1 hour or something, depending on how you relate a report with your customer. Let's start with identity. Everyone is really closely associated with their identity, where they come from, what's their ethnicity, what's their religion as well. If someone is of a particular sect or someone is from a particular country, that probably their belief is really attached to their core of their value system. If you can find out where they're from and you build a report on that, that would be amazing. If you know one thing about the country that your customer is from, a customer is going to like you. What I do, I can say hello in probably 30, 40, 50 different languages. And I know different cities in different countries. Whatever I know about the country, if I meet a person from that country, I usually mention that very quickly. So person instantaneously like me. There's different ways of building a rapport with your customers. You don't really have to ask them a lot of questions, especially if you don't know how to ask the questions. Otherwise, it's going to seem like an interview. You can always guess or assume whatever you want to ask your customer. If you guess it wrong, guess what? They're going to correct you. No problem. If you guess it right, that's amazing. They're going to be shocked as well. And the more you do it like any skin guys, the better you become as well. You can talk about where do they live? Are they from the same city? When did they move over here? Do you like Henry over here? Or where your veins dropped? Or you can ask them if they are like half Irish or half English, whatever it is. People like to talk about that. Whatever they tell you about it, you can read up on that. That's when you slowly get their trust. You can talk about their family, especially if you're talking to a mother who has children. You can ask them like, how many kids do you have? How old are your kids? And do they go to school or whatever? What are their names? A mother usually likes to talk about her children. When you take genuine interest in your customer can see that you really give a fuck. And that's when they trust you as well. Common ground. Find your common ground with your customers is really important, guys. If there's no common ground, there's no friendship, there's no relationship or trust with your customers. If my customer likes to watch something that I don't like to watch, some particular genre or something, I don't really care about it, but my customer cares about it. I find that out. Guess what? I don't have to say anything. All I have to do is just listen to my customer. Let them talk what they want to talk about, their interest. If you let them talk whatever they want to talk about, they're going to like you. Next one, hobbies. Find out what they do for hobbies. Maybe they like to play tennis. Maybe they like to play swimming. Maybe they like to watch soccer. Whatever they like. You don't have to lie to them and tell them, oh, I like that team as well. Because if they ask you who's your favorite player from that team, you might not know. That's going to break the customer. Do not lie to your customers. Find out their hobbies and see if you can match somewhere. Even if you cannot find a common hobby, just tell them what do you know about the particular thing. If they like to play golf, just comment something like, oh, usually only the rich millionaires play golf. I know you're a billionaire. They're probably going to laugh. Either they are a billionaire or they're not a millionaire. Chances are they're going to be on a billionaire. But if they're not, that's fine. But you make a joke about it. Joke. Everyone is really closely related to the identity of what do they do for work. Either it's a job or business, or a person might have two jobs, a person might be like with two businesses as well. If you find out what they do for a job or business, you can ask them how long they know you for. Do you like your job? How many employees do you have? Do you have friends in your workplace? How long are you doing that for? And you build a connection for whatever they do for work. Job or business for a person is really important. Usually we spend another 1/3 of our life working on the same thing again and again. Find that early on so you have a better idea of financial capabilities of your customer as well. If you're talking to a lawyer or something, a criminal lawyer, he probably has a lot of money. And if they give you an objection later on, you already know that they can afford it. It's just an excuse. So it's called, more you know about your customer, it's going to make your life easy to be with the customers as well. Cracking jokes, really important. The quickest way to build a connection with someone is to crack jokes again and again. That's how you break the ice with a person. Fun is a currency in the marketplace, which is more important than money itself. Think about it this way. Why do we like to go to parties and see the person or people or the group who are having fun? Usually, we just go to the group or the people who are having fun. Fun is a currency. It's more important than a millionaire in a party who is just having a bad time, depressed, sitting in the corner. Probably nobody wants to go and sit next to a millionaire in the corner. But wherever there's a laughter, people tend to go towards it. Zone SI is quite there. It's a bit cheeky one. Some of my colleagues use whenever they're filling the sales form, if they find out the person is much. Oh, yeah, why seems me too. So you just talk about the Zone SI. Not everyone's going to be into it, but you can use that. Anything you can use to build a connection, that's going to help you to get to know a customer better. Sports. Again, I already mentioned sports, but as you know, most people do watch some sort of sports, or they used to play some sort of sports growing up if they don't even play right now. So you can talk about and connect your customer on a deeper level. Music. Most people listen to music. Some people don't listen to music. Only like 1% or something outside. I don't know, crazy ones. No, I'm joking. Whatever they like, they talk about that. If they don't like music, don't mention music right even. Find out the name of your customer, really important earlier in the conversation. See how they pronounce it, learn it, and say it again and again. There's nothing in life which we love more than hearing our name. Egos love to hear its own name again and again. Find out how they say their name and say it again and again. You can always give genuine compliments about their clothes, clothing, shoes, jackets, whatever it is. Do genuine compliments. Don't give fake compliments, because if you give fake compliments, you're not going to attract anyone. If you attract people, you're only going to attract fake people as well. Whatever they are wearing, the clothes and the shoes, usually people have a lot of attachment towards the things that they own, which makes them look bad. If you give genuine compliments about these things that connect over their clothing and shoes, they're going to like you. Piercings, tattoos, certain things as well. I got a piercing too. If somebody I see them with piercing, I usually mention them and they're like, oh yeah, I noticed this works really good. How long do you have a piercing for? Oh, what's that tattoo? What's the meaning behind it? How many tattoos do you have? Again, you can ask as many questions as you have with a trust before. If you don't have a trust, you can ask them more questions, but if you don't ask questions, you won't have a trust as well. So it's like a yin and yang. You need to balance it yourself. Here talk about movies, TV shows, Netflix, everyone loves to do that as well. Building a connection with their customer really helps, especially in the objection handling. When my customers give me an objection, I don't really necessarily have to tell them to sign up right now or sign the deal or give me their head count. I can stop talking about the product and start building rapport, connection with the customer. A customer might be giving an objection because they don't really trust you. But once they can trust you, all the objections on the service level, the excuses, inquiries, whatever it is going to just manage by itself. There's so many times when talking to a customer, they will never want to sign up or buy from me. That don't even listen to my product, or I go back and I just been in a low connection with them, mention my product, and guess what? The cars are already out, they're ready to buy. So next time, make sure that you find different techniques to build connection, genuine connection with the customer. You really care about them. I had some people in the past, my colleagues and stuff, who were feeling bad. They're like, oh, I'm only building a connection with my customer. They're going to think I'll fail. But the truth is, guys, if you're taking some time out to get to know your customer better, not every salesperson is going to do it. Especially when you become good at it, they're going to trust you and they're going to buy from you. Why? Because we like to buy from friends. We want to help our friends become a friend that quickly. As Rajwar says.